Hey guys, Darcy here from Last One Stand and Strategy. It's our continuation of our shelter building video. As you can see, it's not terribly camouflaged. Even from about 40 yards, we can actually start to see its shine. So we're going to work on building some primary and some secondary camouflage now. Build up the area a bit, change some trails. I'll be leading you guys through it. Okay, so I got this netting on. Picked it up from the dollar store for about $1.50. Some sort of garden netting. It's a poly, same as a tarp. Awesomeness though is gonna hold a lot of the forest debris we throw on there. Like even like this kind of stuff right here. You don't even have to even pitch it into it. Just placing it on. A lot of it's gonna start to get stuck. Okay, so we can layer that up pretty easy. I'm gonna throw on some twigs and some sticks, some leaves. Yeah, every bit of foliage I can find that looks pretty natural here. And it's just gonna break up the shape of this a little bit more, not so many right angles. But even more importantly, it's gonna get rid of that shine. Because right now, our silhouette's pretty big, our shine's big, our shape is tall. We're going against a whole bunch of things to do with camouflage. The immediate area has some secondary camouflage just to break up patterns a bit. But we're close enough to civilization that we really need to break down this shine. Okay, let's do it. All right, so we got some secondary and some primary camouflage set up. House is a little harder to see now. Even on the way there, start to set up some secondary in the branches, kind of all around. We like to layer this kind of stuff. So if somebody's seeing this from the distance, there's gonna be quite a bit of cover before they actually start to see this giant dark spot in the sky. There we go. So as you can tell, what I've done is I've really layered it. The reason why is because from a distance, a glancing look isn't going to be able to tell from how far the leaf is from the branch, from the moss. With that, plus all the secondary that I've set up kind of around, it's going to break up the pattern quite a bit, but also give it kind of a hard to see look. See, even from here, you know, we're about 15 feet away. Looking pretty good. I like to mix the textures and the colors, you know, the same as we do with any sort of camouflage. Got some dry leaves, some wet leaves, I got some old leaves, I got some new leaves. I got some stuff right off the ground. A whole bunch of different kinds of stuff all mixed together to create this kind of pattern. Yeah, pretty decent. And you know, every time I come back, I'll throw a little bit more on. I'll put a little more in the area here, cover this up just a little bit more. I'll start to divert trails that are in the area, going to other places, just a little more over time. And next time I come out, I'm going to put in a proper fire pit. I'm going to build a proper fire reflector. I'm going to tie this little house in a little more. Well, I shouldn't call it a house, but you know, this shelter. Just make it a little more survivable, a little more comfortable. Anyway, it's a good start. Okay, take care.